Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel if this is your first time here, and welcome back if you're returning for yet another voice video. I don't know if you know this, but we've reached 100 subscribers on this channel. That's totally crazy. I want to thank each and every one of you that subscribes and continues to support my work here in the voice acting community. I've made so many wonderful friends and talked to so many of my followers throughout my almost 2-year run as a voice actor on YouTube. Thank you guys, you're the best. Now, as I promised, here's the 100 subscriber Q&A session. This first question comes from Avalta, who asks, who's been your favorite character to voice so far? Which has been the most challenging? My favorite character I've ever played has probably been Squirrel Flight, actually from Avalta's Ash vs. Fire map. It was my first voice acting role ever, so it was super cool to get chosen. Playing a character like Squirrel Flight in such a emotional scene really got me out of my shell to do voice acting for the first time. It was very interesting, and also Squirrel Flight is one of my favorite characters, so the fit was pretty much perfect. I actually have another character that I'm scheduled to play in an upcoming episode of a series. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say, but she's one of the characters that I really like to voice. Not even that I've voiced her yet, but purely just for the cast and crew that I'm working with. We've done a couple live streams and just voice chats and everything with the cast, and it's so fun, and it's such a great, loving community of characters and animators. The most challenging type of character that I've ever played is probably the more shy and soft-spoken characters. In real life, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm very quirky and energetic and fun and sassy. And so playing the more soft-spoken characters is definitely out of my element, so it's a little harder, but I do appreciate and love playing those characters as well. This next question comes from Lorelei Wolf, who asks, how old are you? Which fandom is better to you, Wings of Fire or Warrior Cats? They also ask about my opinion of Hawk Frost and if I like the new Lion King movie. To answer your first question, I am 18 years old, soon to be 19. I've never actually read Wings of Fire, so Warrior Cats. Hawk Frost is pretty cool, I guess. I remember him being a cool villain in the second arc, although it was pretty obvious that he was super suspicious from the start, and I was kind of with Squirrel Flight on this one when, you know, she's shaking Brambleclaw going, catch a clue! Okay, honestly, in regards of the 2019 Lion King, I have not seen it, and I'm still not a fan of it. I thought Disney was kind of going in a good direction with taking their kind of forgotten movies and making them into live action, but just picking these classics that everyone loves and making them to live action, it's really just a cash grab and a waste of time. But Disney Plus Lady in the Tramp live action, I am so excited. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Buffet Cat asks, who's your biggest inspiration? Do you feel unsatisfied with your work? And then they add a little, I know I do after I draw, and your work is amazing, thank you so much. What first pushed you to do YouTube, and why did you want to do it? I find that my biggest inspiration isn't necessarily a specific person. It's just when I see a really cool project or, you know, my successes, if I get a lot of successes, it drives me to keep going. And also, like I said before, when I see a really cool project I want to be a part of, it inspires me to, you know, get out there and record. Am I ever unsatisfied? Yeah, sometimes. I finish recording an audition sometimes and I'll submit it, and then I'll sit there and look at it for a little while afterwards, and I'll be like, oh, I could have added more emotion in this or been less cheesy in that, you know. It's completely natural to be unsatisfied with your work, at least I think, but don't kind of, you know, don't put yourself down. Like, don't compare yourself to other people, because you're gonna get there one day. Somebody else actually asked the same question. I'll get to that in a second. So I'll just kind of answer them both together here. I actually started voice acting on YouTube kind of by accident. I was on YouTube one day, and I just happened to come across Avalta's casting call for Ash vs. Fire. And I had some recording software, a mic, and my car to sit in as a recording studio. And so I recorded an audition and got the role on my first audition ever. Ogie Boo, I think that's how you pronounce it, asks, what made you want to do VA? I kind of answered that. What do you want to achieve in voice acting? What's your biggest achievement in voice acting? And what else do you like/would like to do other than voice acting? I'd love to be a full-time voice actor, and I'd love to work for Disney. I'd love to play like a Disney princess or maybe one of those cute little Disney sidekicks, you know, the little animals. I think that'd be so fun. It's something that would definitely be something up my alley I'd want to do, and I kind of hope I get there one day. My biggest achievement in voice acting has probably just been getting to play so many roles in such a short amount of time. I mean, I've only been here for I don't know, a year and a half or so. December will be my 2-year anniversary, and so just getting all the roles I have gotten in such a short time is really a great achievement. Besides voice acting, my main hobbies include dancing, writing, and filmmaking. I'd love to make films or write novels as a career if I could. My real dream job, though, would be either playing a Disney princess at Disneyland or being a Jungle Cruise skipper at Disneyland. And I think that's all the questions. Thank you guys so much for asking all these questions and just being totally supportive throughout, my 2-year run. I'm very, very excited to see what's coming up next with you guys and with me. So I think that's it. I will see you guys all later. Bye!